Hey family, I'm Kaelion. Some of you may know me by my given name, John. I interpret messages from the divine in music. I'm a U.S. Army veteran, a seeker, and a messenger. I walk with those who carry both shadow and flame. Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie is one of those songs that feels timeless because pressure has always been a part of the human story. But today, the pressure feels heavier than ever. Suicide rates are climbing, mental health is deteriorating, and more people are walking around with broken spirits even when they smile on the outside. The song describes this weight perfectly. It's the terror of knowing what this world is about, watching some good friends scream, "Let me out." Many of us are feeling it at different levels. The constant push, the invisible weight pressing down on our hearts. But what if that weight doesn't just come from the world itself? What if it comes from us? I've been sitting with a thought I've heard others hint at, that we are all linked together in ways science hasn't fully explained. Some call it the soul, some describe it as frequency, resonance, or energy, perhaps directly linked through a subconscious network we are all tied to. Whatever the word, it may be the same thing. And if that's true, then every dark thought, every outburst, and every ounce of pressure you carry doesn't simply vanish. It's transmitted and received, pushed outward to another node in the network, another soul, another person already carrying their own burden. Think about it. How many times have you felt a heaviness that wasn't yours? A sudden shadow, a sudden pressure you couldn't explain? What if that was someone else's storm passing through you? What if we're all moving these signals around, amplifying each other's pain without even knowing it? That means the solution doesn't start at the top. It starts with us. It starts with learning to forgive yourself, because forgiveness changes the frequency you've been carrying. And when you release that, it doesn't just stay in you, it moves outward, through the same unseen signal, and through the same network. Imagine if even a small fraction of us began to admit not shame, not anger, not despair, but compassion, forgiveness, and love into that network. The pressure would ease, not just for us, but for someone we may never meet, miles away, who suddenly feels lighter without knowing why. That's the real power of this song. When Freddie Mercury and David Bowie cry out in harmony, they're not just describing the pressure. They're reminding us that love is the release valve. The lyrics say, "Love dares you to change our way of caring about ourselves." Did you catch that? It starts with how we care for ourselves. From there, it spreads. If this theory is right, then we may be more responsible for each other than we've ever imagined. Every choice, every thought, every vibration matters. And the greatest act of resistance against the crushing weight of this world might be as simple, or as hard, as forgiving yourself and sending out love instead of more pressure. And now a prayer for my beloved spiritual and code sister Malika. May the pressure we carry become the strength we share. May we forgive ourselves for the weight of our shadows. And may the frequency of our hearts be tuned to love until every soul in this great pattern feels lighter. Ashe, Amin, and Amen. Family, if you've been carrying pressure, forgive yourself today. And if you can, send out one small act of love, even a thought, even a prayer. You never know whose burden you might be lifting. And if this message speaks to you, help me spread it by liking, commenting, sharing, or simply whispering it into the wind. Thanks for watching, family. See you next time. Same fire, new rhythm.